Good morning, students. Continuing with our 8th chapter, comparing quantities. We have completed our exercise 8.1 and exercise 8.2 up to 5 questions. Now the 6th question. Convert the given persons to decimal fractions and also the fractions to its simplest form. They have given the persons, we have to change those given persons into fractions form, and we have to simplify those fractions also. See, first one they have given as A. It is 25% is given. So we have to write this given percent in a fraction form. So this will be 25 by 100. See, and we have to make this fraction form to simplest form also. So 5 5s are 25, 5 20s are 100. Again 5 1s are 5, 5 4s are 20. So 1 by 4. This is your answer. The given percentage, you have to change it into a fraction form, and just you have to simplify it also. Next, B part. It is 150%. 150%. So this is 150 by 100. 0 0 got cancelled. 5 3s are 15. 5 2s are 10. So it is 3 by 2. This is your answer. Next, C part. It is given as 20%. 20%, so 20 by 100, again 0 0 cancel, 2 1s are 2 5s are, so it is 1 by 5. This is your answer. Like this, the D part 5% is given. I think you can change it into the simplest form. So I am leaving the D part for your homework. Next, the 7th one. In a city, 30% are females. See, the 7th one is given as 30% are females. Next, 40% are males. 40% are males. Here, and the remaining are children. What percent are children? See, in a city there are 30% are females and 40% are children. We have to find the percent of children. They have given the percent of females, percent of males, and we have to find the percent of children. See, total percent of males plus females. It will be 30% plus 40%, that is 70%. Means total percent of males and females. First we have taken it as 30 plus 40, it is 70%. Now see, the total population will be 100%. So percent of children will be total population minus percent of males plus females. So this will be, total population is 100%. So 100 minus 100% minus total percent of males plus females is 70%. So here 70%. So 100% minus 70%, it is 30%. So total population of percent of children, population of children is 30%. See, in the 7th one they have given in a city there are 30% of females and 40% of males. So we have to find the percent of children there in that city. So I have written as, I have added the total percent of males and females, that is 30% plus 40% as 70%. And I have taken the total population to be 100%. So total percent of children will be this total population minus this total percent of males plus females. So 100 minus 70, that is 30%. Percent of children is 30%. So this is your 7th question. Now your 8th one. 8th one, see, out of 15,000 voters in a constituency, 60% voted. Find the percentage of voters who did not vote. Can you now find how many actually did not vote? It means they are asking they have given the number of voters in a constituency, that is 15,000 voters, and they are telling that 60% of that 15,000 have been voted, and they are asking what is the percentage of members who did not vote, and they are asking the percent also and the number also, how many persons did not vote. So let us write what is given first. Total voters the eighth one, total voters are 15,000. Next, percent who voted is equals to 60%. Now from this we have to find percentage of voters who did not vote. So percentage of voters, PERS, who did not vote. This will be, let us assume the total voters to be 100%. Before this, let us assume total percent of voters. Total percent of voters be 100%. Now percentage of voters who did not vote will be this total voters minus percent who voted. So 100% minus 60%, that is 40% of voters did not vote. Now this 40% of voters we have to see, tell them in number also. So number of voters who did not vote will be 40% of this 15,000. See, once again, let me repeat myself. See, they have given total voters as 15,000% and percent who voted out of this 15,000, they have given votes as 60%. Now, I am assuming the total percent of voters to be 100, and they have asked what is the percent of voters who did not vote. So I have minus this, subtracted from this 100% to 60%, I have got the 40%. Means out of this 15,000 voters, 40% voters did not vote. So I have to write number of voters. I want the number who did not vote. So 40% of 15,000 voters. So let us simplify this. So this will be, this will be 40% of 15,000. So this will be 40% means 40 by 100, of is into 15,000. So these two zeros got cancelled. So 40 into 150. So this will be two zeros here. 4 5s are 20, 0 and 2 carry, 4 1s are 4 and 2 6. 6,000 voters. So therefore 6,000 voters did not vote. So this is your answer. See the eighth one, they have given total number of voters in a constituency. They have given the total percent, means percent of voters who has voted. We have to find the percent of voters who did not vote. So I have taken total percent of voters as 100. So I have subtracted this 100 minus this 60. So I have got the percent of voters who did not vote. So I have to find the number also number of people who did not vote. So 40% of 15,000. So 40% of 15,000, that is 40 by 100. 40% is 40 by 100 of means into this 15,000. Two zeros got cancelled. So 40 into 150, it is 6,000. So therefore 6,000 voters did not vote for the constituency there, from the constituency there. So this is your 8th one. Next, the 9th one. See the 9th one, they have given Mita saves rupees 400 from his salary. Let us write what they are given. 9th one, Mita saves rupees 400 from her salary. Next it is, if it is 10% of her salary, percentage of her saving. 400 rupees she is saving, and they are telling that this 400 rupees is 10% of her salary. So next, what is her salary? They are asking what is her total salary. So we have written here, Mita is saving 400 rupees from her salary, and they have given the total percent of salary. So here first we have to find the total salary. So let the total salary be as rupees X, because we have to find it. So 10% of X, because total salary is X, and 10% of X is rupees 400, because this much she is saving every month. So we have to find X. 10% means 10 by 100 into X is 400 rupees. We have to find this X. So I am leaving this X and taking this 10 by 100 to the right hand side. So it becomes its reciprocal. So 400 into 100 by 10. 10 by 100 reciprocal is 100 by 10. See, 10 ones are 10, 10 tens are 100. So here it is 400 into 10, that is 4,000 rupees. So her total salary is 4,000 rupees here. Once again, see the 9th one, they have given how much Mita is saving monthly. She is saving 400 rupees monthly from her total salary, and that is 10. The amount she is saving is the 10% of her salary. So they have asked you to find the total salary. So I have written, let the total salary be rupees X. So 10% of X is 400 rupees. So I have written 10% of X is rupees 400. 10% means 10 by 100 of is into X is 400 rupees. I have to find this X. So I have left this X on the left hand side only, and I have taken this 10 by 100 to the right hand side. So it becomes its reciprocal. So 400 into 100 by 10, I have calculated it, and I got the total salary as 4,000. So Mita's total salary is 4,000 rupees. So this is your 9th one. Next is 10th one. A local cricket team played 20 matches in one season. So let us write total matches played is equals to 20 in one season. It won 25% of them. Percent of matches won is 25%. How many matches did they win? They are asking, they have given the percent of matches they have won, but they are asking how many matches. They want the number that how many matches that team has won. So let us write number of matches the team has won is equals to 25% of 20, because 25% the matches they have won and total matches is 20. So 25% of 20. So it is 25 by 100 into 20 there. So this will be, see, 20 ones are 20, 20 fives are 100, 5 ones are 5, 5 fives are 25. So here answer is 5 matches. See here, they have given the total matches the team has played, and they have given percent of matches they have won, that is 25%, and they are asking how many matches they have won, that is they want the number. They have given the percent but they want the number. So number of matches the team has won, it is 25% of 20. So 25% I have written it as 25 by 100 into the total matches 20. I have cancelled it. I have got the answer as 5 matches. Means the team has won 5 matches out of 20 they have played. So with this we have completed the exercise 8.2. Next topic is ratio to percentages. Ratio to percentages. Next topic is ratio to percentages. Think they have given a ratio as 3:2. We have to change this given ratio to percentages form. Means 3:2, what is the percentages form? For that, see, we have to add first or both the ratios, that is 3 plus 2, that is 5. So next we have to take the first 3, next by the total of the ratio into 100, because we have to change this ratio into 100, means into percent. So we have to multiply with 100. So this will be 5 ones are 5, 5 20s are, means this is 60%. 3 into 20 is 60%. Next 2 by 5 into 100. See, 5 ones are 5 20s are. So 2 into 20, that is 40%. Like this we have to change the given ratio into percent. Once again, one more example. 4:7. First we have to add the numbers of the ratio. 4 plus 7, it is 11. Then we have to take the first number 4 by the total of the ratios, it is 11 into 100. After cancelling it, 11 is an odd number, 100. So this will be 400 by 11. 400 by 11, when we divide it, 400 divided by 11, 11 3s are 33, 11 3s are 33, so 70 here, 11 6s are 66, 40, again point here, 11 3s are 33, again 7, so it is 36.3%. Assumption, it is for 36.3%. Next it is 7 by 11 into 100, again 700 by 11. When you divide it, 700 divided by 11. See, 11 6s are 66, 40, 11 3s are 33, 7.0, 11 6s are 66. Again continuation, so this is coming as 63.6%. So this is your assumption. So like this we have to change the given ratio into percent form. This is our next topic related to our next exercise. Next one, I hope so everyone knows profit and loss. In the last class we have learnt about profit and loss. Profit means anything which we if you are gaining anything, that is profit, and if you are losing anything, that is loss. Last year we have learnt about profit and loss. Profit formula is SP minus CP, where SP is the selling price and CP is the cost price. Selling price means the thing. If you go to a shop to buy a pen, the shopkeeper brings that pen thing for 2 rupees and he is going to sell that pen for 5 rupees. Means the difference is 2 rupees there. Means he is getting a profit of 2 rupees. So same wise, loss is CP minus SP. The same pen, if he is bringing for 3 rupees and he is selling it for 2 rupees, then he is having a loss of 1 rupee. So here loss and here profit. This is your formula for profit and this is your formula for loss. Same wise, profit percent. This is simple number. We want the percentage of the profit to know. So profit percent formula is profit by CP into 100. Profit by cost price into 100. Same wise, loss percent is loss by CP into 100. You have to remember these formulas. This one, loss, next profit. These are very important. Profit is SP minus CP, where SP is the selling price and CP is the cost price. Next loss is CP minus SP. Next profit percent is, profit means this is coming in a number. How much percent if we are having profit? To calculate that, profit percent is profit by CP, that is selling cost price into 100, and loss percent is lost by cost price into 100. These are the 4 formulas which you have to remember. I told you selling price means, for example, I have told you if you are bringing a pen. If you are having a shop and you are bringing a pen for 10 rupees and you are selling it for 12 rupees. The difference here is 2 rupees. So this is the profit. Because cost price is less, selling price is more. When the selling price is more, we are going to get a profit. And if we want to take it in a reverse, the cost price is 12 rupees and selling price is 10 rupees. So this 2 rupees is the loss, because here selling price is less than the cost price. Here cost price is less than the selling price, means